Hello, chess fans. This is the YouTube channel Chess Analysis 64. In this video, we will be providing 4 chess puzzles where the white player checkmates the black king or achieves a material advantage. You will be given the opportunity to try to solve these chess puzzles. This video is aimed for intermediate chess players. Try to recognize similar patterns in your games. Okay, we begin with the first puzzle. Pause the video and try to guess the best continuation for white. Okay, now we solve the puzzle. We have the amazing queen sacrifice. Queen captures d6, check. And if the king moves to a8, then the white queen captures the black rook, checkmate. Okay, back to the previous position. What if instead the black queen blocked the check? Okay, then we would have queen captures c7. The king will move to a8. Then we have the final move, queen to b7, checkmate. Okay, back to the previous position. Now we have the last available move for black, which is rook captures d6. And here we have the beautiful rook to c8, checkmate. Okay, now we move to the second puzzle. Pause the video and try to guess the best continuation for white. Okay, we have the beautiful queen captures f6. And if the black queen captures the white queen, then we have the move knight to d7, check. The king moves to a8, and we have the final move, knight captures f6, and white is ahead 3 points. Okay, now we move to puzzle number 3. Pause the video and try to guess the best continuation for white. Okay, now we solve the puzzle. We have the move knight captures d6, and here white is threatening to move the queen to b7, checkmate. So the best move for black is c captures d6. Now we have c7, check. And if the king moves to a8, then we have the move queen captures c8, checkmate. Okay, back to the previous position. What if instead the h-rook captured the c7 pawn? Then we would have queen to b7, check. The only available move is rook captures b7. Then we have knight to a6. The only available move is king to a8. Rook captures c8. Rook to b8. Rook captures b8. Checkmate. Back to the previous position. What if instead the c-rook captured the c7 pawn? Then we would have queen to b7. The only available move is rook captures b7. And now we have knight to a6. The only available move is king to a8. Rook to c8. Rook to b8. And finally, we have the move rook captures b8. Checkmate. Okay, back to the previous position. We have the last option for black, which is king captures c7. This is met by knight captures e6, double check. King to d7, queen captures c8. King to e7, rook to c7. Bishop to d7. Finally, queen captures d7, checkmate. Okay, we move to the last puzzle. Pause the video and try to guess the best continuation for white. Now we solve the puzzle. We have the amazing rook sacrifice, rook to b7, check. And if the king moves to c8 or captures the white rook, then the knight will fork the black king and queen. So instead, the king moves to c6, and this is met by knight to d8, check. And if the king moves to c5, then the rook will move to c7, winning the queen. So instead, the king moves to d5, and this is met by rook to d7, check. And if the king moves to e4, then the d pawn will move to d3, forking the king and queen. So instead, the king captures the e5 pawn. and this is met by f4, check. And if the king moves to f6, then the rook moves to f7, checkmate. And if the king captures the f4 pawn, then the rook moves to d4, check. The queen captures the rook, the knight captures the e-pawn, and white wins the black queen. Okay, back to the previous position. What if black played queen captures f4? Here white will play rook to d4, and whatever black plays, he will lose the queen, except for one move which leads to checkmate, and that's queen to f6. Here white plays knight to c6, checkmate. Okay, we have reached the end of this video. Hope you found these puzzles useful. Feel free to give any comments, and don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. You can also follow us on our Instagram account, ChessAnalysis64. Thanks for listening, and good luck with your next chess game.